Hey everyone, I want to welcome you to entry number 19, I believe, of the new entry series. I know I'm close to being to entry 20, which is quick, but as you can see, I'm right here, sitting down, getting ready to play a little bit of SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. I have to connect myself to the Xbox. The reason I disconnected myself from my Xbox is because of my nephew, my teenage nephew, kind of got in trouble with his Xbox, with his parents. You know, basically got in trouble with his parents, courtesy of his Xbox, if you will. And so I didn't want to take a chance. And so what I did is I decided to do what I had to do. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know what's going on. It is basically about just around 2:31. It's just past 2:30, about a minute after 2:30 here Pacific time. Whoa! Soda kind of fizzed out. I'm drinking a Mountain Dew Typhoon, which is a punch of tropical dew. It's one of those. Basically, Mountain Dew is doing one of those little create new flavor deals. There's a white one and a citrus one as well. There's a white one and a lemon lime one. So, but this one's pretty good. Right here, it's pretty good. But anyway, you know, it's been a interesting. You know, like I said, tomorrow. Like I said, it's about a little after 2:30, 2 minutes after 2:30, and wow, it's actually it's kind of hard to believe, but within within 16 hours, or actually within 15 hours, if you will, within 15 hours or less, we'll be starting the last session of Awanas for our church for this year. And basically, it's just gonna be an all-out party. You know, my mom and I will bring in cupcakes. The other leaders are bringing fruit punch, juice, whatever, and maybe some of the parents will bring something. And it's just basically the end of the year deal for us, where we hand out awards, our 12-week awards for those that have been there all 12 weeks, the 6-week awards for those that have been there 6 weeks in a row, the graduation certificates, in other words, for the older kids that are moving on to the youth group, basically the junior high school deal. So, getting ready for that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun. What else? Oh yeah, one thing I do want to show you. You probably can't see me right now, but yesterday, well actually over the weekend, my nephew suggested that I try to find and download this movie so I wouldn't have to rent it or buy it. And yesterday I downloaded it, but I downloaded the Blu-ray version. And unfortunately, as we all know, when you download an AVI version of a Blu-ray disc or a Blu-ray movie, you try to play it in your DVD player, it don't work. If your DVD player supports AVI. Alright. And so that didn't work. The one place it did work was in my Xbox 360. But just barely. It was kind of stiffing, if you will. And then finally, today I decided, you know, I got to get this. I want to get this. So I went all over, did torrents. I did a torrent. I thought I had it, but the torrent was actually in another language. It was dual audio, believe it or not. It was actually English and French combined. A French guy talking over the English language. That didn't work. That didn't help. So finally I decided, okay, what can I do? So I went back to megauploadform.net, and I saw this raw file that this guy had through Mega Upload, which was 12 parts. So I said, okay, I'm going to download these 12 parts and see what happens. Now, originally I didn't want to download this, but the reason I did is because it's probably the only one I could find. everything else is Blu-ray or high definition, and everybody's asking, where's the Blu-ray, who's the Blu-ray? The way I look at it, if you can't afford a Blu-ray player, don't worry about the Blu-ray, get what you can. So I downloaded all 12 of these parts, and so far, after I've played it on there, because I burned it to a disc, after I've played it on there, it looks okay, it looks clear, it looks fine. Alright, and what's the movie I'm talking about? Well, it's the one that's shattered box office records and has been shattering DVD and Blu-ray sales. I don't know if you can read it right there. Avatar. That's right, I downloaded Avatar. Now the question is, does it look okay? Well, I'm going to record it to DVD tomorrow. And if the DVD, if it looks good in recording mode, with no glitches or anything, then we'll be fine. But, I will say this, I'm not going to take any chances. What I'll do later on is I'll rent the movie somehow, and then I'll copy it to a DVD. That way, once it's copied, there'll be no big deal. You have two versions, one's the actual DVD, and a copy of the actual DVD, and one's the one I downloaded. So, anyway, I did that, which I'm happy about. Also, these past couple of days, I found something else out. If you could see my screen from here, you can see it says Netflix, right? Well, I found out just recently, and I didn't even know about this, that last week, or actually 2 weeks ago, Netflix and the Nintendo Wii and Nintendo debuted the Netflix on the Wii. Now the way this is done is unlike the Xbox 360 where you can just click a button like this and that happens, right? Well, it's instantly already a part of the hardware. What Netflix has done with Nintendo is the same thing they did with PlayStation, with the PlayStation 3. Basically, they will send you a disc to put into your Wii, just like you do the PS3, but to put into your Nintendo Wii and help activate the Netflix features there. That way, you can watch Netflix on the Wii. Now, what does that mean for, oh, I don't know, what does that mean for me and my family? Well, that means since the Wii is a little bit more portable, I could take the Wii, put it in the living room, and my mom can watch Netflix movies there. But there is a problem though. There are certain things on here that I'm probably going to have to get rid of. And I have no problem with getting rid of them at all. There are certain things on here I have to get rid of. I have no problem at all with it because of one reason. Out of love and respect for my mom. So, those movies that I'm talking about, that you can probably see right there, are going to be removed as we speak. Removing them as we speak. So you see now they're not on there anymore. I know that seems a little sneaky and everything, but you can't really, you got to understand where I'm coming from, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you do. But anyway, that's what I'm excited about. And today, I went on Netflix and ordered the free disc to be sent to my house. So by Thursday, hopefully, I'll have it. And possibly by Thursday night or Friday night, my mom will be watching some movies, courtesy of Netflix. Now, it's not going to be just like that. like you saw there. Instead, it's going to be kind of like what you see like on a Blu-ray player that has Netflix ability. It's going to be scroll, scroll like this. Kind of like what they're playing with the Natal. But anyway, that's what's been going on lately. You know, not really much to say, not really much at all to say besides that. And you know, today it was supposed to rain and it didn't rain, or should I say yesterday it was supposed to rain, but it didn't really rain. I don't know about later on today. Well, I just have to wait and see. But really, that's all I have to say. And if you got any comments, leave them, and I'll talk to y'all later.